Hello everyone. Um, Welcome to the second tutorial in this HDPCD certification series. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to install Hortonworks Sandbox on Oracle VM Virtualbox Manager. So to get started, here are the things we are going to do in this tutorial. We are going to download the Hortonworks Sandbox, which is roughly 8.8 GB. Then we will download the Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager and then install it. Once the installation is complete, we will load our sandbox in VirtualBox Manager, and then we will see how to start it, and then you are good to go and start working on your objectives for the certification. So the first thing that we are going to do is to download the Hortonworks Sandbox. For that, I'm going to go to Google and I will type Hortonworks, Hortonworks Sandbox download, and I'll use this link. Recommended version of Sandbox that we are going to use is 2.3. Because when I was working on 2.5, I was facing some issue. So therefore, we are going to use 2.3, which is available under, let's say, archive. So you can find the archive link. So I'll click on download sandbox. So it will take me to the download page. And you can see something over here, Hortonworks Sandbox archive. So I'll click on expand. As soon as you click on expand, it gives us the older versions of HDP, like Hortonworks data platform. So out of that, I'm going to choose 2.3.2, which I used for clearing the certification. As you can see over here, they have given two flavors of Hortonworks Sandbox. One is for the VirtualBox and the other one is for VMware. Since we are going to use VirtualBox, I will click on this button, download for VirtualBox. As soon as I click on this button, it will give me a form which I need to fill in order to download the sandbox. I will give my information. I'll accept the terms and condition and I'll click on submit. It's asking me which campus I am currently in, so I'll select this campus and it will start my download. As you can see over here, it's of 8.5 GB. Now I have already downloaded this sandbox, so I'll cancel the download. If you haven't downloaded it, you can just keep on downloading the sandbox. Okay, so I'm going to cancel it out. Now our step one is okay, or step one is clear. Now this next step is we need to download the Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager. So I'll just Oracle VirtualBox download. It's the best way to get the information. So first link, I'll click here. So as you can see, it's giving me, four type of hosts, out of which I'm going to click on Windows host because the system on which I'm going to install VirtualBox is a Windows system. Therefore, I'll click here and it will download the respective VirtualBox. You can see this is an executable file, and it will download based on your internet speed. It will take some time. Now this application I have already downloaded, and as you can see, this is that application. So the simplest thing that you have to do, once it downloads, or once it gets downloaded successfully, just double click on it and install it, like any Windows software. Once you install it, the screen will look something like this. Let it just give it some time to pop up. Okay, so see, I have got two VM already configured in my system. That's why it's shown over here. But when it will be a brand new installation, you will get nothing over here. So now, till now, we have done three steps. One is download. The first one was downloading the sandbox. The second one was downloading the Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager. And the third one was installing the VirtualBox Manager. Now we are going to go for the fourth step, that is uh, mounting your Hortonworks Sandbox on the Oracle VirtualBox Manager. So for that, what you do, you go to File and click on Import Appliance. As soon as you click on it, it will give you this window, pop-up window. You click over here and it will take you to the file system. So I know where I have kept my uh, you know uh, Oracle Hortonworks Sandbox. So I'll go to that particular location. It's over here. So as you can see, it's 2.3 VirtualBox Manager. So I'll just click on Open by selecting that. I'll click on Next. Now here, our major task is to do setting configuration level settings. So according to my system's configuration, I can give CPU equal to 2 because I have only dual core processor. So I can reduce it to 2. And RAM per se, I have 16 GB of RAM, so giving 8 GB of RAM to this VM, I can afford that. If you have less RAM, you can reduce the value by double clicking on it and writing any value, like let's say I'll give 4 GB, 4096, something like this. And once you are satisfied your configuration, click on import. Once you click on import, um, your VM will be installed and it will be shown on the left panel of this VirtualBox Manager. Now I have already started my virtual machine. So just to let you know how I started this virtual machine is, I selected the virtual machine that I wanted to start and I click on start button. This will turn to start when it is showing like this, powered off. You can start it over here. Since it is already running, it's that start button got converted to show button. Now if I click on show, the window looks something like this, but before it actually got loaded like this, or CentOS will be loaded. Once CentOS gets loaded, all the Hadoop services like HiUp, Uzi, Scoop, HBase, or Spark, MySQL, all the services will start. And once those services start, you will get this screen. Now, one interesting thing that you can see over here is this. If you log into this virtual machine, then you have to press Alt F5 because ours is Windows host, right? So I'll type Alt F5, and here they have given username as root. So I'll type root and password as Hadoop. So Hadoop, enter. And as soon as I do that, I'll be able to access the file system, right? So since this is the working VM, you can see I have few files like pigdemo.txt. I have one more called student underscore ex.txt as well, which I have used for my own practice while clearing the certification. Now you can also see Hadoop fs-ls root, and it will give you Hadoop file system contents based on your processor speed and the amount of RAM that you have allocated. It will take some time to execute Hadoop commands. So as you can see, our HDFS services is also working fine. Now this completes the installation of the Hortonworks Sandbox on Oracle VM Virtualbox Manager on Windows operating system. If you want to exit this out, just type exit. Or if you want to close the virtual machine, you can go to file and click on close. You can select any one of these three options. I usually select power of the machine. So I'll click on OK. Once I do that, this HDPCD VM turned from running to powered off. So this is the way in which we install our HDPCD sandbox. Now this completes the installation. Hope you guys like it. There is lot of stuff that is going to come in future. From next video onwards, we are going to see each course objective individually. So stay tuned, and if you are liking the video, please share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.